bueno, adiós, Master.
Again, per tradition, I want to just go ahead and get the trophy race out of the way. I think I'm really thinking about. I'm probably gonna do the trophy race and have the Wizpig thing oriented into their own video, because I mean the trophy races usually end up being their own video, so I don't know. I usually, as I go on with these recordings, wow, I didn't even get the boost. As I go through with these recordings, I kind of like to think about how I'm gonna organize them and such. Also, why is Boulder Canyon the first one? Again, it could be I don't keep track. I usually just go left to right from how I do the levels, because usually I always have enough. It's not like, so maybe for all I know, Boulder Canyon actually required the least starting out. But it's still so weird seeing that Boulder Canyon's the first one. I'm gonna be honest with you, I really want to play Diddy Kong Racing DS again after I finish this playthrough to kind of just see how the game works. You know, I can't say I'm gonna have as much of a pleasant experience with it as I did with this version, because again, I really just feel like the N64 version, I don't think, okay, I definitely think the DS version had a lot of pros to it. I definitely feel like Diddy Kong Racing DS had a lot of pros within its, you know, with what it added, you know, with like the extra tracks. I've described this all to you guys, like with what it added and everything, because I just went on a whole tangent about it in one specific video within the beach world. But, you know, Diddy Kong Racing DS had a lot of new content that it added. I think a lot of the things it included was really good. The problem was it changed a lot of things that didn't really need to be changed, like the silver coins now being this weird mini game. They didn't need to change that. Now, granted, if that was like an extra mode, maybe, honestly, I would have been fine with that. Would I have played it that much? No, but it didn't, you know, it didn't have to be the practical replacement for silver coins, you know? I just don't feel as if that was 100% necessary per se. Also, guys, my grandfather just brought me breakfast, which I'm very touched by. Eating mid-recording for me is kind of weird. I do it mid-stream, but I don't usually do it mid-recording. So if you hear any munching and crunching, I'll make sure to, or if I hear any munching and crunching when I edit this, I'll make sure to ear rape the audio so you guys can hear it even more. And then all you people who hate ASMR are just going to immediately leave the video. You know, rest in peace audience retention, am I right? Not that I care as much about it. I still check analytics on my channel despite me not caring as much. But, you know, I only do that now because since I have such a carefree attitude about YouTube now, and, you know, I can safely say I can look at YouTube videos, or I can, like, look at some of my analytics without being boggled down by if, you know, say a video is like, because, you know, YouTube reminds you if, like, you know, oh, you know, views are down because, like, 30%, you know, less subscriber interest. For me, I'm just like, okay, you know, I have anything to do as well. That's fine. Comes and goes. Next video. Because, again, I've also had videos that have done really well within this new format. Again, you guys have taken really well to Baldy videos. You guys have really shown support to Baldy videos. And obviously with this Diddy Kong Racing that we're doing being, like, the main playthrough on the channel right now, which, guys, you don't know how relieving it is that I'm actually properly going to finish this playthrough now. And that I actually want to. Because, again, this playthrough, this game was probably the game that I had tried to do the most proper playthroughs of and didn't commit to properly finishing it. So, you know, that's just how it kind of goes. Also, how did the CPUs catch up with me so much? I swear, Conker was right behind me. And I genuinely don't know how. Because I swear, I felt like I played that flawlessly. And if I had to guess, I feel like it might have had something to do with the, what was it? I was about to say the sewer. The well, because I'm pretty sure the well thing overall is a shortcut. But I also just, to me, it feels slower, you know? Like, it really just does not feel faster in the slightest. For me personally, you know? That's why you didn't see me take it in the normal run around the, that's why you didn't see me take it in the normal run around before the silver coins. But then the only reason that I tried to go for it in the silver coin thing was because I thought, you know, if I was doing the game design for this game and I was having to place those silver coins down, you know, I could just manually place them down, put them wherever I need, you know, wherever I thought was clever, I would have freaking put them. I would have put one in that well because it just seems like a good idea. Like, I know Diddy Kong Racing DS, they put one of those, like, poppable balloons down there, which, again, was really weird because this was another really goofy thing. There was a lot of route-based stuff. Like, if you had, like, a path, like, one that goes left and one goes right, and say there was a balloon on both sides, Taj would alternate routes within it. And so say your plan was to go, oh, I'm going to go right first and then left. But Taj would have messed that up for you because he decides he wants to go a different way. And, you know, God, I got another foot cramp. I need more potassium in my system. But, you know, normally that wouldn't sound like as big of an issue because you could just turn the camera around and just, you know, get the silver coin. The problem with that was the fact that, you know, obviously I mentioned how with those mini games, the annoying part was that when Taj would make turns, he'd completely change the camera angle automatically while you're still having to manually adjust it, which I think was the purpose behind it, but also still, like, come on, man. It was low-key annoying. There we go. These are some good hash browns. You guys should try McDonald's hash browns if you haven't. They're pretty good. They're pretty tasty. Oh god, Haunted Woods. Yeah, Haunted Woods. I've mentioned this before, but Haunted Woods is probably one of my favorite tracks in this whole game. One, because this music is an absolute banger. Like, holy moly, is this music slap? Like, and that could just be my personal opinion, but dude, the fact that, like, you know, Mario Kart Wii CTGP didn't somehow have it so that, like, the that Haunted Woods was, like, injected into the song itself, and it just took one of the songs from like vanilla Mario Kart Wii, unless if you added a music pack. Dude, it disappoints me so much because, again, this is probably one of the best racing game music tracks that I've ever heard. Like, it just straight up slaps, dude. Like, I wanna hear the part coming up. Wait for it. Come on, hit me with it. Oh, do 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 do, and then it goes back to that part. Oh shoot! Like, this whole track is just so cool. You got, like, the flying Wizpig ghost. It's so cool. It's so cool. Oh my gosh. Oh. Get the other hash brown out. I apologize, guys. I haven't eaten all day, so I need my food. I say that like I haven't eaten and it's like 6 p.m. No, it's 9 in the morning. But in all fairness, I've been up since 6. So, here we go. Oh boy. Oh, there he is. Oh, the man, the myth, the legend. He's got a good septum piercing. I want a septum piercing, dude. Like, Wizpig low-key got style. So, you'll notice now, his mouth is open and we can now enter it. Like I said, if you speedrun this game, you're going to be reaching this area of the game like 5 minutes in. I'm not even joking. Ooh. Now, I will also say Wizpig's boss theme is low-key fire. It is so good. It is so good. Like, alright, so I'm gonna have to play this perfectly. Because I swear, dude, the actual final version of this level is easier than this one. This one's genuinely harder for some reason. But yeah, you kind of got to play a little bit perfect. If this happens, you better restart. Like, I'm not even joking. If that happens to you in a run and you fall in the river, unless you have the biggest lead on Wizpig, you better be restarting, dude. Like this boss is so unforgiving. It's not even funny. Like you've gotta learn about the whole like holding, like if you let go of the gas right as you hit a boost panel, you get like an extra little boost. See, this is the kind of stuff, this I could maybe pass by with. I don't know. That's a big I don't know. Like, I'd have to play it absolutely perfect from this point on. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm really... Ooh, this is gonna be iffy. Oh no. Yeah, I see, again, and that was just with one little slip up of getting into the water, and, you know, this boss is just so... Like, I don't know what they were thinking. Like, again, the game prior to this point wasn't that bad difficulty-wise, but then you get to this section, and the game just goes on steroids with the difficulty. I don't know why. Like, this is probably the most difficult part of the whole game. You know, what you guys are going to be seeing past this, you know, because this isn't even the final boss. You would think it is, but it's really not. Also, I don't think I'm going to... Oh, yeah, I'm definitely not catching up. Well, let me get one of my hash browns out and just take a bite, because... I get the sneaking suspicion we're going to be here for a while. Literally everyone that I've seen, like, Durden77, you guys remember when I talked about him and when he played through this game back in, like, 2009, 2010. This boss was the bane of his I'm restarting. He was the bane of his existence. Like, it's actually kind of crazy. And a lot of people I've seen who have casually played through this game like I am now, this boss is an absolutely crazy boss. So like he kind of flies over the little logs there. Again, he more or less I think just does that to get a little lead on you. Oh, I didn't get the boost there. See, if you miss a boost, but you don't necessarily get too much in the water, you can kind of come back from that. But again, even then, you really don't want to be missing boosts. Like, you really don't want to be doing that. So, like, right now, I'm in okay standings. I'm behind, but I'm in okay standings. Like, the situation at hand could be worse. Genuinely. So if we just... I missed that. I think that was the same one I missed last lap. Dang it. Oh, no. God, I love this boss so much. Because of how difficult it is. Really, though. Also because of the music. The music is just straight up bopping. Like, it's an absolute banger. But I mainly really like this boss because it's so incredibly challenging in comparison to the rest of the game. And it's not even the final boss. Like, I literally think they just decided, oh yeah, the game's been too difficult, and then literally, I feel like after they made this boss, they were just like, oh yeah, we gotta tone it down now. Also, is this gonna be the run? Nah, dude. Oh! You're joking! That's so dumb. This man straight up stopped me in his tracks. That was the dumbest thing. Oh my gosh. What part of that is fair, dude? Jeez. Oh, I was so close. So close. This is gonna be a hefty long video. This is gonna be like the marathon video you guys get, I swear. Because again, with how I'm organizing these, that's a restart, yeah. I'm just casually eating my McDonald's breakfast while I suffer at this. You know, I can't even joke about that. Yeah, this boss is... I just love how difficult it is. Like, I don't even get frustrated at it. I'm just like, holy moly. I'm more or less just in pure shock that, like, up to this point within the game was pretty simplistic in terms of difficulty. You had a couple difficulty spikes, like maybe on like the blubber level, you know, with the octopus, Angie Octopus Man. You know, some people had trouble with that. But like this, you know, even then, that was kind of like situational. But most people, like everyone and their grandmother, kind of agreed that this boss was kind of like, holy moly. Also, a big tip for this boss is drifting a lot. Like, just making sure at any waking moment when you can, just drift. Because drifting does actually increase your speed in this game, which is pretty important to note. Which is why I think Banjo is a really good... Banjo's a really good character to do this, this race on. Thankfully, they don't lock you to a specific character of your choosing when you start a save file. You can actually just choose, like say you were playing Banjo the whole game, but like you start messing up on Wizpig, and oh no, I've gotta get this. No, I've gotta. Frick you! Ah! All right, I gotta get. Hold on. I love how I'm just pulling pieces of my breakfast out at a time. I'm upset. I'm genuinely upset. I was thinking, given how I felt about the whole, like, Blubbers battle, I think that's his name, you know, Angie Octopus Man, I guess I should just call it that. I was thinking, like, oh, you know, I always had a lot of difficulty with this when I was younger. You know, when I was like 12 trying to speedrun this game. And I was like, dude, it's Wizpig, dude. I can't have that much trouble. You know, the same thing happened with Blubbers, right? No, dude. No, dude, I'm actually having trouble. And I beat Blubbers on the first try. Like, okay, I think this is the best lap. This is like the closest we are to him. The closest we are behind it on him. In terms of like an upcoming lap. So we're close. We're really close to him. If I can just consistently get these... Oh, he bumped me, man. Oh. There wasn't really much I could do to prevent being bumped there, though. I mean, alright. Let's, I'm profusely sweating for some reason. To be honest with you, I genuinely don't know why. Oh, man. Oh, this isn't looking good. He is a ways ahead of me. Yeah, that little thing in there is awkward because it can kind of mess up your drift a little bit. Oh, wait. Oh, that's a good boost. Oh, that's a good boost. Oh, that's a good boost. Yes, come on. He's going to jump here, meaning... No, you stop. Stop. Oh, that was so intense. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, shut your mouth. It's stupid. I'm gonna eat some bacon, dude. Frick you. I'm gonna friggin' cook you. Bacon time, here we go. Bacon time, here we go. We have done it. Peace has been restored to the earth. Peace has been restored. Imagine he's just like, this is for you. You just get a balloon. That'd be funny. Well, guys, we beat the game. We beat the game at last. I'd like to thank my friends. I'd like to thank my family. I'd like to thank Monkey. I'd like to thank my McDonald's breakfast for powering me through that Wizpig battle. Thank you, Hash Browns. Thank you, Diet Coke. Thank you, Bob, for sleeping over there while I record this. I've been recording for an hour and 3 minutes. This has been intense, guys. Man, it has been so crazy. It's been a crazy ride, man. It's a crazy ride. As you can see, Wizpig's joining the party, by the way. This is going to be interesting, to say the least. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? Hey, yo, where'd the music go? Where'd he go?